Moshi motherfuckers, here we are once again, time for that monthly, that occasional Q&A that I do whenever the fuck I want, so without further ado, let's get right into the questions. Thoughts on the mid-season update for LOL? I'll be honest, I don't really care. I don't think I read everything. I read like the summary of things, but I don't know exactly what they're doing with the 3 tanks. Like I have a vague idea, and I also have a vague idea of what they're doing with Rift Herald, and I know there were some new items coming in, but that's about all I know. I know like the very, very bare minimum of what they're changing in the mid-season. Now, I have heard, or rather I've seen like other YouTubers who are on the PB and shit, they say that the mid-season update is boring as shit. If that's the case, I am gonna be sad because the last thing I want is for League of Legends to become boring again. But you know, anything that involves tanks is usually going to be problematic and very difficult to balance. So, I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait and see. Wait until it actually hits the live servers, and then I'll play it myself and see how it affects the game myself when it comes out. You know? Why did Dad leave? Your name is Broken Fleshlight 420, I'd leave you too. What's the best way to learn a mobile champ like Yasuo after playing mainly a mobile mages? Grow some fucking balls. Fucking hate mages, dude. I hate them so much. Did you see Your Name, and if so, what were your thoughts? Yes, I saw Kimi no Nawa. I saw it a couple months ago, back before it was in theaters, and I thought it was fucking fantastic. I believe I gave it a 10 out of 10. Because it was just fucking great. I loved it. I'm glad a lot of people also like it. And yeah, I don't really have anything negative to say about it. It was just a really fucking good movie. I loved it. Can you play Riven for a beat league? Do you not know how random chance works? I'd love to! Talk to the fucking bag, idiot! What would be your dream wrestling match? Any wrestlers alive or dead in their prime? Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles. Those two guys in their prime, holy fucking shit, that would have been amazing. Also, Shawn Michaels versus Eddie Guerrero. Those two wrestlers in their prime. Oh my god. Shawn Michaels versus Eddie Guerrero versus AJ Styles. Woo! Woo! That would be amazing. Top anime this Boku no Hero Academia! Boku no Hero Academia! Boku no Hero Academia! Boku no Hero Academia! Oh my god, I love Boku no Hero Academia! Easy anime of the season, my friend. Easy anime of the season. I will be genuinely surprised if anything is able to dethrone Boku no Hero Academia this season. I loved season 1. I rated it a 10 out of 10 just instantly. I binge read the whole fucking manga in like a day or two after the first season was over. So I am all caught up. I am so hyped for this season. It's good. It's already confirmed to be like 25 episodes. That's two fucking cores. We're gonna have Boku no Hero Academia until like fall. That's amazing. I am set for it is gonna be amazing. It is gonna be one hell of a ride, and I cannot fucking wait. Alice to Zouroku. It started off with a strong like 45-minute special, and then you know it's back to the regular length episodes after that. But I'm liking it so far. I'm really liking it. I'm really liking the characters. So I am very excited to see where that goes. This is a complicated title. Busou Shoujo Machiavellianism, fucking shit, whatever the hell that word is. That is also a really good show. I'm really liking that. I'll be honest, it's a typical battle harem, basically, okay? Like, there's nothing that special about it, other than the fact that the MC, the main character, isn't a pussy, okay? So, it's pretty cliche, but you know what? Sometimes I just like watching a dumb cliche show. And this show, I'm liking it, you know? I like the fights, I like the characters, so right up my alley. Eromanga-sensei is fucking trash. It is just straight up weeb trash. Do not watch it if you don't love anime and love all the cringy shit of anime. But if you do, boy, that show is so stupid. I'm liking it. Recreators, it's like that whole transported into an alternate world, except it's reversed. The alternate world is transported into our world. You know, like it's it's cool. It's a nice, well, I wouldn't really call it a twist per se, because it's basically, it's pretty similar to what you've seen before. But I'm liking it. It seems interesting. I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know how many episodes it is. Let me check. Oh, and it's, holy shit, it's gonna be 22 episodes. Okay. Well, if it's a 22 episode show, then there's a good chance that they will actually be able to tell a pretty good story. So, damn, I didn't even know that. All right, I'm fucking more excited to watch that now. Yeah, so Recreators, I'm loving that show. That's some good shit. Love Tyrant. Love Tyrant. Kiss Note. This show is dumb as fuck. It's just straight up stupid as shit. I'm not even gonna lie. It's fucking dumb as hell. It is just anime tropes, the anime. That is the best way to describe Love Tyrant. And you know what? I love it. I fucking love it. It's fantastic. Check it out. Okay, and another anime with an incredibly long fucking title. Akashic Records of Bastard Magic Instructor. That show, it's complicated. Like, episode 1, I thought it was just gonna be mediocre trash. You know, I mean, like, not bad trash, obviously. Like, the good kind of trash. But I thought it was gonna be, you know, whatever. I'll watch it, because there's nothing else on this day. But then episode 2, it got better. And then episode 3, it got way better. So now I'm actually interested to see where it's gonna go. Fuck off, Javier. Now I'm actually interested to see where it's gonna go. So I'm really excited to see this shit. Ooh, Saekano season 2. Saekano season 2. Okay, listen, I have been looking forward to this since the season 1 ended. And I think season 1 ended like 2 years ago or something. I can't remember the exact date, but holy hell. I've been waiting for this for so long, and it's finally here, and I'm so fucking happy. Yes! Yes! It's so, listen, I love it. I love season 1. I definitely recommend checking out season 1. And season 2 is not disappointing me so far. Oh, and by the way, Eri Best Girl, no competition. And of course, the show that everybody, I would be crucified if I didn't mention Attack on Titan season 2. Now, I'll be honest, I like Attack on Titan, but I've never been as obsessed with Attack on Titan as everybody else is, which is fine. But it's a good show. It's a good show. Don't get me wrong. I'm liking it. If you were a fan of season 1, then obviously season 2 is just as good. So be sure to check that out if you are a fan of the Attack on Titan series. And here we are with yet another show with a ridiculously long fucking title. WorldEnd. What do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? Fucking Christ. I'm really liking that show. I think it's really interesting. It looks like it's gonna be pretty fucking sad. And I love sad. Okay? I love shows that just make me cry like a little bitch. So I don't know if I'll get that from this show, but I will say that the episodes that I've seen so far are pretty good. I will say that the episodes that I've seen so far are pointing towards a pretty dark and grim story. So I'm interested to seeing where it goes. Tsuki ga Kirei, I listen. There's nothing, I don't really know how I can really sell this show to you, because it's just a school romance. That's all it is. But it's so fucking cute, man. It's so fucking cute. It's just, it's very relatable. It actually reminds me of my youth. So, you know, it's very relatable, and it's enjoyable. I'm liking it, and the ending to the most recent episode legitimately made me fucking flip my shit. Holy hell, I'm loving it. This is one of the shows that I'm looking forward to the most every week. And then last but not least, Grimoire of Zero. This is pretty fucking good. It's a very interesting world, and I really like the characters. Specifically, I like the main two characters. They kind of remind me, not exactly, but they kind of remind me of Holo and Lawrence from Spice and Wolf, or at least the Zero, the main chick. She reminds me of Holo, mostly because, I mean, A, she's adorable, and B, she's just so fucking sassy sometimes. I don't know, I really like it. I'm liking the character dynamics, and I am interested to seeing where they go with the story. Now, believe it or not, I have only mentioned some of the shows I'm watching. This season is fucking loaded. It is stacked with shows. It is insane. If you don't have anything to watch this season, you are fucking blind, okay? But I will say, if you were wondering why I didn't mention your favorite shitty anime, I'm probably watching it, okay? To confirm, just go to my anime list. The link is always in the description of every single video that I make. So just go there and see if I'm actually watching it. I try to keep it as up to date as possible. So, how do you feel about live action adaptations? They are not for me. If you enjoy them, that's cool. But quite frankly, I don't give a shit about them. Live action adaptations take away, I think, some of the best parts about anime, and that is the animation and the various art styles that you can do and all that shit. So I will just never enjoy a live action adaptation more or even close to as much as I enjoy the actual anime. The only live action adaptation that I bothered to watch and enjoyed was the Rurouni Kenshin one, and that's only because it was Rurouni Kenshin. Okay? Truth be told, the anime is significantly better, but you know, this, for an adaptation that I had absolutely no expectations for, it was alright. I liked it. But yeah, I don't give a shit about any of the other adaptations. I'm not gonna watch them. I don't follow the news. I don't fucking give a shit. If you were in charge of For Honor's balance team, what would you do? That's a good question. I mean, there's several things that I think For Honor would need to really become balanced. One of those things, not necessarily specific to champion balance, is map redesign. At least for duels and maybe brawls. Mostly duels though. The duel maps that are just a fucking bridge need to fucking go. Absolutely need to go. I'm fine with environmental kills every now and then, but when the map basically says, hey, one of you is gonna become Gravity's bitch, that I don't like. You know, I prefer if in duels it's actually a fucking duel. So those maps like the bridge in the canyon, or that bridge in the shipyard map, also the Tower Ruins map where it's just the fucking, you know, that top area. I fucking hate those maps so fucking much. They are absolutely awful. I have no idea why they are even in those modes. So that would be one of the first fucking things I would do. Beyond that, I think a lot of the characters, most of the characters just need more options, more viable options. I'm not sure if they all need an unblockable attack, but I think they all need more options. And 100% parrying needs to be nerfed. I don't think parrying should result in A, a shit ton of the enemy stamina lost, and B, also giving up a free guard break on a lot of heroes. I think that's pretty stupid, and it basically turns every single character into a counter-attacker. I don't like that. I think parrying needs to be nerfed very, very heavily. Maybe the most a character should get off of a parry is maybe a single light attack. The only exception would be for the characters that are actually supposed to be counter-attackers. You know, the Lawbringer, the Orochi, the Warlord, and ironically, the fucking Peacekeeper. Those four characters are labeled as counter-attackers. But currently, everybody is a counter-attacker because of the turtle meta, you know? So, that needs to be fixed. And yeah, again, just more options. More mix-ups, less punishing for actually attacking and getting parried or blocked. More risk for parrying and blocking. Right now, you know, it doesn't cost any fucking stamina to parry or block or anything, and that's dumb as shit. That's dumb as shit. I'm fine with losing some stamina, but I think the person parrying should also lose stamina, you know? There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I think For Honor should do to balance it perfectly, at least in my mind, you know? I'm just one dude. For what it's worth, thankfully the game is steadily improving. I really, really, really hope it continues to steadily improve, because I really like the game, and I don't want to quit the game because it's fucking unplayable because everybody's playing the top 4 heroes, you know? I don't want to fight a million Wardens and Peacekeepers in a row. No thanks. Any other games you're gonna play in the future other than League? Well, with this whole Chill Immortal schedule that I figured out the other day, I think that will give me the opportunity to go back to Overwatch, so I might do some more Overwatch. Obviously there's gonna be more For Honor. I'm working on the next episode for the Dark Souls, or rather, I'm like playing Dark Souls for the next episode. I'm getting footage on that again, and I'm doing that because I want to beat Dark Souls and then start a Neo playthrough. Maybe. The Last of Us 2 was also confirmed, so maybe I will actually go back and play The Last of Us on the channel on like the hardest difficulty or something, and then play The Last of Us 2 on the channel, and then maybe just some other random games, whatever I feel like playing at the time. It's just whatever I feel like playing. Usually that will be either For Honor or League, but you know, never say never, okay? The League of Legends content isn't going anywhere. I mean, unless I quit League, which I don't want to, at least not right now. So if I ever quit League, I will be very, very clear. But until you get a video of me clearly saying that I'm done, then stop making shit up, okay? The League of Legends content ain't going anywhere. Chill the fuck out. Have you ever broke 2 of your ribs and sucked your... And you wonder why I don't fucking do these every month. Alright, well on that note, that'll be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I will see you for the next Q&A whenever the fuck I feel like it. Probably in a couple months.